Dope. We are recording. Hello. Welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex, he says, alt-tabbing back into the game. There we go. I am Alex. This is Fallout 2. Did I trust myself with this, my dude? That seems about right. Yeah, we went to Klamath. What level am I? This is an important question. And I'll indicate... I'm level 20! Fuck! Okay, well... The reason I said fuck at the end of that, rest until healed, is that I don't think, can pick up the alien blaster any longer. There is a merchant by the name of Willie, who is a random encounter in the 4 squares north of Modoc between levels 13 and 15, player levels 13 and 15. He sells the alien blaster. So, god damn it. 7 levels ago, I could have gotten one of the best guns in the game. Now, they're not great against floaters, because floaters have a very high pulse resistance, but it's good against damn near everything else in the game. It's also very light, easy to shoot. Now, our energy weapon skill sucks, but fuck, man, it's real good. So, oh no, that's not the auto-slave. The auto-save slot. So we're not going for that. We're just going in the neighborhood to see if I can find Willie. So here, or here. It's also in the 2 adjacent, I think, so it's in this general area is where you can find him. I don't know. For now, let's just go over to Modoc, figure it out once we get there. I mostly just want to see the random encounter. Some scorpions hiding in the spore plant. Yeah, it's like no XP, but sure. Why not? How dare you? How dare you attack me? Now, I'm aware that the BB gun is not the best thing we can be using right now, but it's pretty damn good. Suik, you are my boy. Yeah, just go around hitting shit. I love you. I mean, these are really easy enemies, but it's just deeply satisfying to watch them run around. Why? Marcus, did I forget to save after I changed your settings to not melee attack all the things, or is it so dark that you think you have a better chance? A better chance! Never mind. A better chance melee attacking than shooting. Let me just gun down that rad scorpion, so never mind. He's supposed to be targeting the weakest thing out there, I think. Shit, we are level 20. Man, time flies. Okay, that's into combat. We got a whole 1,000 XP. That's actually not that bad. Still need 2,000-3,000 more to level up. What's in this cave? Lots of fire geckos. These are fire geckos. Nothing else. Ah, fuck it. Why not? Let's heat things up. All this messing around, not doing anything super pressing, is just to buy the vendors more time to restock and get more of the ammo I actually want them to have. Yeah, we missed. That's a very far shot to be making with the BB gun. This might be a good idea. I should have quick-saved before coming in here. But I think we'll be fine. So we've fought fire geckos before. Not once. I'm so glad we got Marcus that gun. Not once, I was saying, have I seen a gecko spit fire. So this might be our chance, as there are many, many little gecko opportunities for us to experience that. Jesus Christ, Marcus is horrifying. That gun of his is amazing. I need to get him all the ammo he ever wants. My damage output is pathetic in comparison to Marcus's right now. God damn, that's so good. I'm glad we picked up Marcus. I'm all the more excited to go get our Deathclaw friend now, because that should balance things out quite nicely. So, 1 little, 2 little, 3 little geckos. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe someone besides Marcus will kill one. Oh, Sulik did. Yeah, Yeah, God, I'm doing such little damage with the BB gun against these. It's okay. It's just evident. It's time to move on to using Gauss rifles. If I could get my hands on one. Many geckos. Still no fire. Not a single gout of flame nor smoke from the so-called fire geckos. These little bastards in New Vegas certainly do not wait very long at all to spit fire at you, so I'm a little surprised that they're being so patient here. I guess just shoot at the first one, yeah. How did that not hit us? Marcus is way better at this than I gave him credit for. I think that Latin's close to the Alea Iacta Est. Let's see what Google Translate thinks of it. I think that Latin's pretty good. I haven't read nor spoken Latin. I haven't had much interaction with Latin since I stopped being in Catholic school in like 3rd grade, 2nd grade. There we go. Let's see how this holds up. Yeah, the die is cast. I think that's right. Yeah, it's crossing the Rubicon. Caesar said that. Wikipedia says this checks out, so yes, you're ye ol' Rubicon. I'm like, the est part, I'm like, that's cast. What is cast? I don't remember the rest. It's kind of funny. The escape room that I work at, one of the rooms has some Latin in it. You don't need Latin to solve the room, but it's just light flavor stuff. I was incredibly impressed. Oh, it's probably been about a year now. I had a 10-year-old kid who she reverse engineered the puzzle in the room based on her understanding of Latin. This is an incredibly smart kid. Too many geckos. Too many geckos. Legit too many geckos. That one crit was enough to concern me. Oh, I don't want to heal. Alright, we're not healing. Goodbye. Goodbye, little gecko. Get out of here. Jesus Christ. This is a brutal amount of attacks incoming on Sulik. Save my tribal friend. That is just absurd. Combat's pretty slow paced in this game, which makes the slow sliding of enemies and icons, player characters just slowly sliding across the screen all the more pronounced. Oh god, that is so much better. How many attacks are they getting in each? Like 5? Yeah, 4 or 5. Dat Gecko AP though. Yeah, I really enjoy working at escape rooms because people fucking surprise you. And mostly, well, I was gonna say mostly in good ways, not always in good ways, but kids are fucking smart sometimes. I've seen some not so smart kids play our room, but for every little girl who knows Latin better than all the adults in the room, it is beautiful. Yeah, it's a good opportunity when a super sledge crits something across the room. Just take a quiet moment and think about your life. Just take a quick moment. So I kind of want to get agility, because that will get us up to 10, and that should give us another AP, which would make me very, 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 very happy. Our strength isn't quite high enough for me to ditch that completely yet. Right. How much strength does this require? 4. 3. Actually, no, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to mutate. We're getting rid of Bruiser, and I'm picking up fucking anything else. Anything else. Fast shot, maybe. Fast shot won't let us target attacks anymore, but we'll be... No, I really like targeted attacks. More crits, nah. Heavy-handed, no. Jinxed, kamikaze. Sex appeal would have been nice to pick up a long, long time ago, but it's really not that useful anymore. Skilled, no. Bloody mess. Yeah. Power armor can remedy this stress really... this strength really easily. So we should get rid of this. I didn't think about how bad Bruiser was until after I went through character creation. Like, oh yeah, AP is something, action points are something you really can't get most places in the game. That was a bad choice. One-hander's okay, and we are using a Gauss pistol, but I want to switch over to a Gauss rifle. Let's just go one by one. Meh. No. Maybe. Chem resistant, maybe, but no. Fast metabolism, no. Fast shot would let us shoot more, but we would not have aim shots, so going for the eyes and stuff like that would be a lot more difficult. Still kind of tempting. Finesse, less damage, more crits. It's really a choice between these. Either fast shot or finesse. Finesse lets us go for the blood god. Yeah, this is amusing until you're trying to loot 5 corpses right next to each other that are all just bloody piles on the floor, and then it gets really hard to differentiate where one starts and where one stops. Jinxed is bad. Kamikaze's awful. One-hander is great if you're using one-handed weapons. Sex appeal is kind of helpful up to a certain point, but I don't think it's actually good for us anymore. I don't remember. I don't think it is. Skilled is a fucking joke. 5 additional skill points per experience level. This is best taken early on. Small frame. Yeah, there's a lot of terrible traits. Small frame gives us an agility bonus, doesn't it? Hold on. So small frame in the text does not indicate that it gives an agility bonus. Small frame Fallout 2, which is why I didn't consider it when I picked it. But Fallout 2 traits, small frame. You get a +1 bonus to agility, but your carry weight is equal to 25 plus 15 pounds times your strength, rather than its normal calculation. So your carry weight is... yeah, gifted is really the best one. But you are more agile, but it doesn't say +1 to agility, whereas... oh god. Ah! Whereas Bruiser will say it's a +2. There we go. So small frame might be worth it. That'll raise our agility up. But we won't be able to carry as much. I'm really not needing to carry that much right now anyway. I'm mostly weighed down by armor and ammo. As soon as we get power armor, this will be offset. Yeah, I'm doing small frame. Fuck it. Yeah, carry weight is 95. Oh, that's abysmal. Alright, I gotta... wait, what? Oh, I didn't click OK on it. Thank God I didn't click OK on that. I still want mutate to get rid of Bruiser. But that was a mistake. That would knock down our carry weight to 95. As soon as we get power armor, that's something I can deal with. God damn it. I could put off picking the trait until then. That just... finesse? Nah, fast shot. Yeah, let's do fast. No. Sex appeal. Fuck it, sex appeal. Yeah. Carry weight 125. So this already got reduced because we're not as strong, but also I have AP, which is amazing, or A. That not confirmed. That didn't confirm. Oh, is it not letting me confirm because I'm carrying too much? Mutate. Yes. Bruiser. Yes. Sex appeal. Done. Done. Oh, I keep hitting cancel, don't I? I do. Okay. 30 pounds, gotta go. That's pretty easy. I don't need any of these 4 items. Marcus. Marcus, my boy. Actually, isn't Sulik my... Yeah, Sulik. Sulik, please. Come closer, my son. I have something to share with you. It's a lot of heavy equipment. You can't carry that. You cannot carry that much. Oh, I need to offload more than that. Okay, no. There we go, buddy. And these 4.7s, I'm not using on anything. Oh, right, we were picking these up to sell them. Yeah, definitely. These I keep. Mirror shades, are we at 10 charisma now? We're damn close. This I keep. Geiger counter, motion sensor, arguably we don't need. You know what, here. You definitely take the rope. I'm gonna borrow it from you every time I need it anyway. You need 3 more stim packs. These don't have weight, but just a good time to re-up. The tool I want, Geiger counter. I'll just get it off of Sulik anytime I need it. Motion sensor I need to keep on me. Yellow memory module we haven't had a need for yet. This I just want to keep on me. These don't have weight. This has weight and it's very heavy. This I'll keep on me. I have. That's actually what I did last night, was go to the toxic level of the caves. Hence, I think that's the only place you need the electronic lockpick for, right? All other electronic doors you can just use lockpick on normally, I think. Maybe I'm wrong about that. So I might be able to offload this on Sulik now. Either way, I'm not over encumbered anymore.
What do you want?
That's why Marcus is walking around with the, oh my god, a Bozar? Bezoar? Bozar right now. Yeah, I can't... I've checked the wiki, I don't think there's any other specific example of it, but it can also provide a small passive bonus, which ain't bad. Right now I'm going to see if I can get the alien blaster, but I think we're actually too high of a level. I didn't realize, I should have looked into this beforehand, I didn't realize Fallout 2 was so damn picky about what level you need to be to pick it up. That, or I was really misreading the wiki article. 2, it looks like Willy, who you encounter in a random encounter 4 squares north of Modoc, within those 4 squares north of Modoc, will have random weapons to sell. The weapon he has is based off the player's level. And from level 13 to 15, it looked like he sold the alien blaster. 16 plus is just miniguns. So if we run into him and he only has miniguns, well, just a very clear indicator that we missed our mark a little bit. But that's okay, I want to see it anyway. Oh yeah, we need to go back to the den now that we have a decent sized group and go kill Metzger. Because I've been wanting to do that for a while. We have to deal with Redding at some point. I don't wanna. We never search her body. This nomad. Ah, excellent. $5. It's something. It's something. Well, I think I'm just gonna take the car to Modoc and walk up and down because I found that we have random encounters more. I was about to say outside of the car, but that may not be true. Metzger is butcher in German, huh? Oh my god, we have enough left over to reload. It's a whole new era. I have enough action points to do stuff with. You're slower than a dead turtle. What an odd insult. Marcus just gonna punch someone to death. Let's go for the eyes. Oh, this is satisfying to be able to take 2 aim shots in 1 round. It's really easy to forget how nice it is and to take it for granted, but goddamn. I mean, Butcher's not a terrible name for him, but it's not exactly like he butchers people, just kidnaps them and enslaves them, which is terrible, but it's not quite butchery. It's reminiscent, similar maybe. You're a very dead highwayman, aren't you? And 500 XP, man. That's it. That is horrible. That's okay. You have stim packs and you have ammo for Marcus, which I am a-okay with. Let's get off. Step off of the bodies, please. Thank you. Makes this a lot easier on me. I'll take that and that. Wow, most of these just had like nothing on them. These encounters were so much more terrifying low level, but now that I look at their equipment, I'm like, nah, I probably could have taken this if I just stood and fought. That's okay.
What do you want?
I have 8 whole bullets for you. You are very welcome. You can sing my praises later. Cannot rest at this location. Excuse you? Why? Because there's Brahmin around, or because there's someone in this building? Apparently the Brahmin forbid us from waiting here. Okay. You do you, game. Bed and breakfast. If we need to heal, this is a great place to do it. You would think after a certain amount of time all this goo on the ground would go away, but I guess not. Hello. Give me an omelet. Thank you kindly. You look different. Traitor. Ah, no. Do you smell something? Can't imagine what. Can't imagine what. Are we parked up north or are we parked down at the southern entrance? Hopefully, he says, surveying the map. Yeah, we are parked at the southern entrance. Delightful. Absolutely delightful. Cool. So we will come back to the car in a bit. But right now, I actually want more random encounters. So I want to cross those 6 squares or 4 squares a lot slower than we would normally. So here, 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 and supposedly here. That's where it can happen. And if it doesn't happen after a few trips, then I'm gonna give up on it. Oh. Oh, merchant with some guards. Jesus Christ, it's that fast? No, it can't be this fast. Put your weapon away. No, no, no. This is different. This is a swagger. Well, we're here. Might as well. I was gonna say, that's too fast. It almost feels like it's not worth it. Nah, these are just slavers. Well, it's experience. Yeah, the BB gun's really good. Just for nostalgia, I wanted to get the alien blaster. It's a completionist type thing. Like, I want to see all the weird encounters the game has to offer. Now that I have the BB gun and I actually have the AP to use it, the world is my oyster. Oh god, that's my southerner showing up. Oyster. Oyster. Is that a southern thing or is that an East Coast thing? Oyster might be a New England thing. I've moved around too much. I don't even know where my accent's from anymore. Alright. You gonna thank me for saving you, or... I really want to be free. No. Lockpick. No, okay. I cannot free you any more of your bonds. The world is your goerster? You got it. That's it. Definitely did not say the word wrong. That is exactly what I meant to say. Eyes, 85, that's close enough. On UI-73, missed. No hit, but no crit. Ooh. Suic. Cassidy's just gunning down Suic. Please stop. Yes, hello, I'm here for the experience. I was told that there were many weak-ass scorpions up in here. That a man might make a fortune for himself in experience points if he but shot a bunch of them in the eyes. Oh, this is so much faster than it was before. The strength was nice because it let me be a pack mule and carry way more than we needed to carry, but this is so much better. Not really getting that much XP, but that's okay. Pop. Ba-da-ba-ba. I'll probably get sick of random encounters after the first hour or so, but normally when I boot up Fallout 2, I'm like, hell yeah, let's get some random encounters going on. Then after like 3, I'm like, I remember why I'm kind of lukewarm on these. Let's move on. But it's cool that the game offers both, right? Up until this point of time, as far as I'm concerned, in video games at least, now tabletop role-playing games had randomized tables for a long time, but video game role-playing games didn't have random encounters so much as they were just heavily scripted, narrow experiences. Now, the random encounters didn't broaden things a ton, but it did enough to give you a good mix between doing a little bit of this and then a little bit of that. It's a lot of the appeal of modern role-playing games, that not only do you have main quests, but you have side quests, and then you have random shit that happens at the same time. That's more or less the entire success of Skyrim, was more or less due to just how immersive it was to get completely lost in the random events that could happen. Now, of course, Skyrim had the whole pedigree. It had the pedigree of being in the Elder Scrolls franchise, which had Morrowind backing it up. I'd say Oblivion, but let's be real, Morrowind is the best Elder Scrolls game by far. And I will die on that hill. Skyrim was fun, but Morrowind was way better. Way better. You know, it's probably like a first love type deal. Like, your first Elder Scrolls game will probably be your favorite, unless your first was Arena or something like that, in which case... I'm joking. In which case you're probably wrong. It's a shame. With Arena, I can't go back and play it. And with, oh god, the other oldest one besides Arena, I just can't play them. I know gameplay is much more important than graphics, but at a certain point, it's just kind of difficult. Daggerfall, yeah, that's right. I've heard very cool things about Daggerfall, and mechanically, from like a game design perspective, Daggerfall had a lot of really neat shit in it. I just can't stand it. I've tried playing it, but it's too old, and I have a hard enough time playing old games with really good intuitive UI. Like, I complained a lot picking up Fallout and Fallout 2. It just, the modern sensibility of game design that I take for granted now, the ease of access, the ease of intuitiveness of design and stuff like that, just feeling like, oh, it doesn't really feel like the game designers gave a shit if you understood what was going on. They, like, you don't understand, go read the fucking manual. Which I feel that I do, but on the other hand, games are typically supposed to be pretty intuitive if you want to sell to a broad audience. But to that point, I suppose gaming was not a broad audience type thing in the late 80s, early, even the late 90s. Nintendo still regards their products as being toys. The New Vegas kill cams can be kind of bad sometimes. Don't you love it when a kill cam just gets stuck that way and you have to restart the game? You're like, oh, well, I guess I live here now. I had more of a problem with that in Fallout 4 than I did in either New Vegas or 3. So, okay, I know it's these four, but I also think it might be these four as well, so I'm going to take a whole loop around and then go up and down the middle. That sounds more sexual than it is, probably. I mean, the guy's name is Willie, so there's already something there. A family of mole rats is not what I'm looking for, but it's experience, so let's go for the eyes. Boo. God, that's satisfying. Is that all of them? 3? You have a small family. Dead family. Mutated rats? What are you? Mutated pig rats. Okay, you're a little tougher and a little more annoying. Are you a 2-shot thing? I thought you... Well, I missed, so it doesn't matter if you die in 2. You'll die in 1 if Marcus hits you. He'll probably die in 2. As long as Cassidy doesn't kill me. Excuse you? Okay, well, we'll go for these, I guess. Missing a 95% or an XCOM. You know, XCOM, I kind of expect to miss because I played enough of it, but it's way more crushing for me when it's in Fallout and it's a 95 and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna hit, and then I don't, like, excuse you, Fallout, I trust you. XCOM, I don't fucking trust those numbers, but I haven't been hurt enough by Fallout and Fallout 2 yet to, my faith in it broken. Because I know that, Fallout 2 simulate dice rolls to calculate things. I don't remember, and I knew this at one point, I don't remember how exactly XCOM rolls the dice there. I don't think it's actually a random number generator. But I can't remember. I actually think, I remember reading something to the effect that XCOM and XCOM 2 actually fudged the numbers in favor of the player. And even then, players, like myself, I'm not acting like I'm not a part of this, still complain about how much they miss when they get a 95%. I think it's a confirmation bias thing, but it's one of the most infuriating things. The game being like, yeah, you have a 9 in 10 chance of hitting this. Oh, you missed. Oh, you missed. Oh, you missed. Like, that was a very unlikely turn of events there, Fallout. Or, Fallout. XCOM. Speaking of XCOM, I've tried to play the original XCOM games to mixed results, but that might be worth giving another shot. It's a hell of a lot more brutal than the newer games. People are a lot more disposable. But that's a piece of gamer culture and history that really escaped me. I mean, so did this. I was, what, like fucking 6 years old when this came out? A little more mature than the audience I was aiming for at that time. Yeah, Long War, I will grant you, it is a lot worse in the Long War mod to miss on what was supposed to be a 95%. Long War is fun, but I would never ever want to stream or record Long War just because that can be fucking soul crushing, especially in Enemy Unknown. Did Long War come out for XCOM 2? I'm sure it must have. I just did not end up playing it if it did. I'm sure it must have. I must have started playing it at one point. I don't remember. Long War definitely had a really good game feel to it. It felt really cool taking down your first UFO. You know, in XCOM Enemy Unknown, or Enemy Within, it was just kind of, oh, okay, this is the tutorial. I shoot down UFOs. Alright. And then it's not until you shoot down the battleship that it feels like an achievement. But in Long War, it felt absolutely triumphant when you could take one down. It's on the workshop? Yeah, it probably is. My fever for modding Fallout 2 did not last nearly as long as... God, why do I keep saying Fallout? For XCOM 2 didn't last nearly as long as I was enjoying modding the original game. It's probably because the original XCOM was out for a substantial period of time. So we want to kill both of these. Not the slaves, granted, but these are slave traders, and these are just bandits. This is oddly cathartic, just going back to a lower level area, shooting Cass in the head repeatedly. No. And being able to dominate things, which tore us apart earlier. Oh, yeah. No, I'm right there with you. I'm very masochistic in the same way. It's like enjoying Dwarf Fortress or RimWorld. You get a little more control over what's going on, but I love the whole, as you phrased it, tilting at windmills thing. But generally, if I'm recording content, I want it to feel like it has some sort of narrative arc, like it's going somewhere. But if it's just me fucking up over and over and over and over, it can be sort of hard to angle that as if the series is going anywhere, and especially for a YouTube series, well, I don't know. That may not be the case. I was about to say, you want to feel like it's going somewhere and they're getting better at it, but I watch a lot of Northern Lion, so that's mean. That's mean. He's a very talented man. But it can be quite enjoyable just to watch somebody struggle with something that you struggle with, so maybe it's more nuanced than that. Maybe I just don't like being bad at the game. This is the merchant, right? Yeah, you look like a merchant. You exploded like one. Yep, caravan master, and then this guy just turned his back and let it happen. We went out with dignity. Didn't run away, at least. Yeah, I could really go for RimWorld's in 1.0, right? I could go from RimWorld. Fuck, I should maybe some Dwarf Fortress, because I'm bad enough at Dwarf Fortress. I've been good at certain points, but I totally forget how to be good at that game. That would be fun to rediscover, maybe, or infuriating to rediscover. Who knows? Darkest Dungeon is a perfect example of that sort of game that just drained my soul immediately. I hate how bad I am at Darkest Dungeon. It is horribly embarrassing. Yeah, a lot of Northern Lions' audience is full of Schadenfreude, and it's unfortunate because chat can be very negative and toxic, me included. Me maybe especially so. He's a very nice Canadian individual with some weird food choices and oddly specific shopping habits, but no, very nice guy. Not actually that bad at the games he plays, but there's something about certain personality types where you can watch them be bad at a game and just be like, it's the syndrome of playing a game with a friend of yours, sitting on the couch with like a little brother or an older brother or a cousin or a friend or whatever, and they're being bad at a game, and you're sitting there thinking, I can do better, I can do better, I can do better. It's the gimme the fucking sticks syndrome. That was a defining trait of my high school, college age friend group. And it's totally permissible, understandable, even healthy in certain environments to tease each other a little bit, but when it's when it's a 1 on 1,000 type of dynamic, it's a little less fun and give and take. I really, I admire, and this is like the better part of a year ago that he was joking about this, that at the end of the day, the end of his career, he just wants people commenting on his videos, "Thanks for the company." And it's just such an excellent old man thing to say. Yeah, yeah. It's very peanut gallery. We should leave. Suic's having a bad time, and he has stim packs. Maybe he's fine. I'm here to level. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not tracking his HP like I normally do. I normally have some loose mental math going on, but it's fine. Can always reload anyway. Suic's having a real bad time here, though. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he is down to 1 stim pack. He is out of stim packs. Yeah, okay. I gotta talk to him. Suic, my boy. I'm sorry. I have failed you. Yeah, they just act like geckos. They have the fire gecko skin, but they're called gecko, not golden gecko in the text. So it's hard to tell. I was led to believe that they're fire-breathing geckos. What is this outrage? Oh, no, don't worry. I'm just gonna shoot Cassidy. Marcus being such a fucking boss in this game as a companion really makes me appreciate him more in Fallout New Vegas now. Like, oh, okay, I thought Marcus was a weird plugin, but I get it now. Marcus is a goddamn boss. He's gonna go punch stuff to death, shoot things with a giant gun, gives approximately 0 fucks about anything. Nope, I get it. I get it. Didn't understand it before, and that's part of why I wanted to play the OG games. I'm still on the fence about playing Tactics, though. I want to see what all the hate is about, but generally jumping into a game expecting it to be bad is just kind of poor form. No, he had 1 more stim pack? So where are you hiding these? I don't know. I tend to be of the school of thought of like, if you're gonna be suffering and you're gonna be making fun of somebody else's hard work, why the fuck are you doing it? You're not making anybody happy at that point. I say, but I played March of the Eagles, and that was not good. Yeah, I hear a lot of just like, it's not fun, it makes me miserable. You're the first person I've heard say blatantly that they don't hate it. Just maybe not a high praise to laud on the game. Well, okay, I was saying we should leave, but we just got 2.3k experience. I ain't bad. Do I want to come down, clear the rest of the cave? I do, but I want to heal, and if we're gonna heal, we should just leave. We don't need to level that bad. We cannot rest at location. Oh. Alright, well, I guess we'll just leave. And stop immediately. And rest here. Oh, wow, I'm at full health. Sulic's the only one who's been having a bad time. Yeah. Generally, hate gets thrown around quite easily. Hate for me is such a strong distaste or dislike of something that you refuse any more interaction with it. You don't want to think about it, you don't want to learn more about it, you don't want to experience anything more about it. Hate is just like total disconnect in my vocabulary. That's not literally what it means, obviously, but contextually when I say hate, it typically means like you want to abandon something or ignore it exists altogether. Ignorance and hate are like this in my book. Which probably speaks highly about my politics. Okay. Willie, please. Okay, if we get to the end of an hour of just looking for our Willie, we'll give up the chase and do something else for the rest of the night. Because this is mildly important to me, but it's not that important to me. I do mean very mildly. I don't even expect we're gonna get much of anything out of it. Come on. A merchant with some guards. That's not what I wanted, but I'll go for it anyway because it's experience. Put your weapon away before we shoot you. Excuse you? Pardon you? How rude. Oh, I didn't want to hit him. Well, I'm embarrassed. Alright, Marcus, we're here to save the slaves, not gun them down, but... Man, you and Sulik are cut from the same cloth, my man. Okay, I'll shoot you in the eyes. And then... shoot you in the eyes. No, sorry, shoot Sulik in the back of the head. Please don't kill the last slave. Please just let him go. Let him go. Never mind. We're such good people, running in, killing slaves, not rescuing them, or... No, that's fine, Sulik. That's fine. God damn it. It is a nice plus that we're picking up lots of ammo to replace what Marcus is using. No ammo for me, naturally, but getting more ammo for... Let me click through the trees, game. Getting more ammo that I need is going to necessitate us taking on Enclave. We're not there yet. I'll shoot you in the eyes. Blows torso off. Eyes, torso. It's all part of the body. If they're dead and explode, that's what matters. Of course, with that philosophy, I should probably be using frag grenades and explosives more than I am. But once we get to Fallout 3, my tone will quickly change there. I loved, in the original Fallout 3, throwing grenades. That was such a satisfying experience. I'm curious how my playstyle changes. I know that generally in isometric games like this, I don't enjoy playing roguey, sneaky characters as much as I do. But in first-person video games, I love being a sneak sniper or a sneak thief or whatever. But in games like this, I really prefer to just be wizard, swashbuckler, I don't know. In this case, gun toter. That's a thing. No, even this, I'm going for a relatively light, snipey approach most of the time. In neither do I really like playing a big brute character, which is a very popular thing to do in this series, is to play a low intelligence character. Just... the only time I've enjoyed doing that is in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, playing as a very stupid Malkavian? Is it Malkavian I'm thinking of? The crazies. The people who are all kind of crazy and magical and see shit that isn't there. Sure. That's a game I've not played in a long time, and I probably will not play unless some amazing mod came out for it. Yeah. Well, you know, for a long time, until I started playing tabletop role-playing games, I played very boring warrior types, like point and shoot murder type people. But in, I think it was probably Mass Effect era, or no, Morrowind and Mass Effect together, and I know they didn't come out really that close to each other. Dialogue options really started standing out to me. I'm like, maybe there's more to video games than just killing shit. And well, okay, if I'm putting a lot of points into talking to people, like, also kind of fun to sneak around. And now I'm very much like sneak around, smooth talking, stealing, murdering type jam. It's weird. I like wizards in like D&D and games like that, but in the Elder Scrolls series, I just have not had fun playing a caster. Fallout generally doesn't have classes in the same respect, but you could probably make some observations about me based on what skills I value, what skills I don't, etc., etc. I'd probably be fairly optimistic. Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons had a lot more of a stigma when I was younger. I didn't live through the 80s, so I missed out on, in the United States, the whole Satanism scare thing that playing D&D is devil worship, but it's essentially, for modern gamers, it's a lot more accurate. It's like playing any other video game, but you're playing instead of the computer running the calculations, you're doing it old school with dice. That's it. That's really the only difference. You have a lot more wider range of actions and choices that can be made, and I like it because there's, of course, different philosophies depending on who's running the game, players at the table, different ideas and styles of fun, but coming together, sex joke, getting together with a group of people, sitting down and agreeing, we're all going to create something together. We're all going to collaboratively tell a story. Now, of course, the person running the game, the game master, dungeon master, whatever, they're going to be playing pretty much every character, except for the player characters, but still, the collaborative stories and story arcs and unexpected twists that can come out of just a group of people getting together to more or less improv together with game pieces, it's a lot of fun. I think the first time I played D&D, I was 15? Something like that. I didn't play regularly until I was in college, and then it was only because I had a crush on someone, and she really liked D&D, and I wanted to spend more time with her. So, like any good college kid, that was enough incentive for me. Then I found out, oh wait, I really like this, and I have some nuanced criticisms and opinions about it, and maybe game design's something I actually want to get into. As up until that point, I thought game design's too complicated for me, and I was more interested in studying history. But turns out, it's complicated, but it's pretty logical. It is. Ah! God damn it, Marcus! I knew it would happen eventually. Alright, let's try that again. This time maybe don't gun down Sulik. Merchant with some guards. God, we are just getting this event over and over and over. Not getting the right event. Oh, that's okay. I tend to feel that if someone inspires you to try something new, and it's a healthy thing to try, you're not feeling pressured, but maybe lightly pressured. If somebody inspires you to try something new and exciting, and it ends up being good for you, then even if you had ulterior motives about it, the end result's still pretty good. They're into this no end to the capitalism of this wasteland. Nope. There is only groups of 4 people walking around with 2 slaves. God damn it. Falling afoul of goody 2-shoes. This is losing us money every time. Every time the ammo that Marcus is using is just absurd. There is only Adam Smith. God. The grim dark future of 40k, there is only Adam Smith. Get me out. I don't want a part of this future. Send me to the Tao. Give me my pseudo-Marxist space Japan. Just give me that. I'll be a heretic. I don't care. Zinch or Tao or no thank you. Good old John Locke. No. These are just normal mutated pig rats? Why are these dying easier than the other mutated pig rats? It's weird that I'm playing this game enough to start distinguishing between... I don't want to kill a bunch of pig rats. Yep, see, this is the point I was talking about getting to, where the random encounters started losing their flair for the day. Got about 2 minutes left of this hour. I'm going to stream for 2 more after this. The first hour has just been walking around MODOK, not finding what I came here for. Well, if we don't find it, it's fine. But I am going to do this for the rest of the episode, probably just walking around in this one tile. Nah, I got like 5 minutes. Never mind. Yeah. I've been considering going back to school, not because I need to, exactly. I just really miss school. It's very easy to take for granted how nice it is being in an academic environment. Yeah, solid 1 a.m. on the East Coast. I know that feeling. I did that. I went to school in upstate New York for 2 or 3 years. That was me damn near every night. And I went to school in Arizona for 2 or 3 years. And I was up till 2 in the morning anyway, just because I tend to be a fairly nocturnal person. Especially when you're young, being nocturnal can be very, very nice. It's one of the few times of the day that you can absolutely guarantee it's quiet, no one else is going to be around, you can just read or watch whatever or play whatever and just have zen isolation. Well, I hope you're prepared for the winters in upstate New York. It's not horrible, but it takes some getting used to. My first January, February, March, December, and November in upstate New York were just full of dread when the fuck the snow would melt. Now, I grew up in the Midwest. I'm used to being in a place with seasons, as people in the Midwest like to refer to it. Still was not expecting not seeing the ground for that long. That was vaguely traumatic. It's crazy talking to people and living around people now that I live in Seattle that like 1 week of snow is a lot. by the standards here, and when I was in Arizona, like a month of snow was a lot. Like, no it isn't. I haven't seen grass in like 4 months before. That's totally doable. I think of all the seasons, I am definitely a springtime person. Rain is my favorite weather. Absolute favorite weather. Oh god, there's a word for it. The smell of freshly fallen rain. Band of ruffians led by a Morton brother. Well, this isn't what I wanted to do, but I did want to hunt down all the Morton brothers eventually, so hell yeah, or rather let them hunt me down. You a Morton brother? You a Morton brother? You're a rough-looking person. You might be it. Gun thug, tough thug, gun thug, agile thug, big gun thug. Yeah, they call me Big Gun Thug. Yeah. Falling snow is nice. But just it's sitting there and slowly turning into grayish, oily Nasty shit. Oh, I'm gonna die, huh? Yep. This is why we heal. Never mind, Morton brother. Oh, that's where you were. It's inside of a tent.
You have perished.
It didn't occur to me until I was playing off stream last night. When you die, the message changes. I was just so used to Fallout 1 saying the same thing over and over and over and over. Hadn't noticed. Alright, well, it's the end of the hour. If they hit us up on the way down to MODOK, yeah, okay, Morton brother, I will take a break for. You are the one I want to kill. Okay, delightful. First things first, heal. Heal like a smart person, Alex. You're carrying 100 fucking stim packs. It won't kill you to use some. You don't wanna. It's fine. It's understandable. Totally normal. But use them. Shoot that Morton brother in the eyes. Blind him. Didn't blind him. Well, you tried. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Crit for 307. What you doing in my hood? Okay, you have a flamer, so you are my next target. Please die. Thank God. Oh no, a shotgun. Oh no, a 10mm submachine gun. Well, this encounter was much easier than goodbye than last time. Much easier. Snow angels are a hell of a lot of fun. You had a... I'll take that at least. Snow angels are a great time. Snowball fights, I think were better as a kid. As an adult, I'm too considerate of hurting people. As a kid, I had few qualms about packing some ice in a snowball and decking a motherfucker upside the head. That was totally reasonable play when I was a kid. But as an adult, like, no, I don't want to hurt you. Snow forts are fun. Igloos are a ton of fun. Adult igloos are pretty dope because you actually know what you're doing. I don't know. The sliding must have been added as a comedic effect. It's just, it's too funny to be serious, and it's too slow to be serious. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's like an engine limitation thing that it can only move at a certain speed, but it's deeply satisfying just to watch it. Slow movement. Alright. Now let's actually go back to our car. Once we're back to the car, we can save and keep streaming. But if you're watching this on YouTube, you're probably familiar with the procedure by now. This is it for today. There will be another episode up tomorrow, so long as I don't hit another random encounter, thank God. Stop by again then. In the meantime, make sure to comment, share, like, subscribe, etc., etc., etc. Socially engage via the interbutt. See you tomorrow. Toodaloo. Bye, YouTube.